CarolJo's.com, which is an online jewelry and accessory business for women. Whew, okay, got that part out of the way. We do lots of things here. We do tutorials, which we have towards the end of the week, I believe. I forgot my schedule already for the week, so just bear with me. We also have sales. Tomorrow we have a pen sale at noon, I believe it is. Double check, I posted it. Hi Geraldine. I have a video posted on both YouTube and TikTok with my schedule. So don't go quote me for all the times, but I think it's 12 o'clock tomorrow. We have pens. Hi Melissa. Then at 8 p.m. we are going to do silicones. With the silicones, we're going to start with the bead mixes that we were working on today. We have over 20 different bead mixes, but I will warn you, they're not in high quantities. I might only, the most we have of any one of them is 5. Some of them will have 2, some will have 3, maybe 4, and most have 5, but that's the highest quantity. Hi, Ashley. So I'm just warning y'all, they're not very big quantities, but there are some really cool bead mixes. So we've got that tomorrow night. The rest of it, I can't remember the rest of the week. We have a bring back sale on Friday. We have an organizational tutorial. I think that's Thursday night. And I don't remember. Oh, I know. We are going to, at 11 o'clock on Tuesday, we will be, or not Tuesday, at 11 a.m. Thursday, we will be doing the wristlet tutorial. It's not on the calendar. I'm like, dear Lord. And tonight is a chat time. So this is where you get to ask any type of question you want about making jewelry or running your small business. So literally put your questions in the chat so that we can have some fun here and not just sit here and like you guys staring at me going, what is she doing? So if you guys could do that, that would be awesome. I'm also going to bring up my backup account so that I can see comments easier. Because, you know, it's just easier on a tablet versus a phone. All right. Hi. Is it Ligma? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't talk about that. We keep it PG here. Thank you. Okay, thank you. And Kampong, hello to you too. I hope I pronounced that right. Hello, Gen 3 girls. Hi, Calder. My name is Carol. I have no idea what you're talking about. I am bringing up my backup of my TikToks so I can see comments better. So just give me a second there. Hello. My name and my nickname are the same. I'm just Carol. I don't have a nickname. So does anybody have questions? And always, as always here, there is 10 shares, 10,000 likes over here on the TikTok. We will do giveaways. Why can I not talk about that tonight? I try to do some work while we're doing this too. So that's what I'm doing is I'm just putting away because guess what? I have invoiced everybody but one person from today. So we are all caught up with the exception of Sweetheart Strings. I have got to get one item. That's why you have a container here. You're in Indonesia? Golly geez. I'm in the U.S. And so after I get done putting away everybody's names, because I've got everybody invoiced, I am from your baskets. I will go and see if I can find what she is wanting. I can't say the name of it on here because they say it's a no-no. the one that she wants. Oops, that goes right there. So is anybody working on anything tonight? Any jewelry? I give away different things. It's US based only because I don't ship outside of the US. But we do giveaways when we hit like goals and share goals on TikTok. And they go, and it's like right now I'm doing more of dollars off of everybody's orders. And we've done jewelry. We have done bead soup. We need Buttercup to make us some more bead soup. So those of you that don't know, I have a granddaughter, and her nickname is called Buttercup here on social media. We don't say her first name unless I mess up and accidentally say it. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. And we just do all kinds of things about jewelry making and just have fun. All right, those of you on TikTok, what are you guys doing tonight? You guys are really quiet over here. You're usually not this. Oh, Ashley's working on some necklaces. Your order after I get done with the live, Miss Ashley, will be packaged up so we can send it to you tomorrow. That is the last package I have. The organizing is hard some days. I'll tell you what my favorite car is. I don't know what you're doing it for an edit for, but my favorite car is the Dodge Challenger. All right, let's see if I can find this one. One focal. Hey, guess what I've just found, everybody? I found a whole bunch of that black and white cow that everybody wanted today. I don't go in and match everything up when I get them in. I just grab them and I bring them to sell. So I do have more of that one. Okay, this is the focal somebody wanted last night for that we had. Now I just got to remember how I made that. There we go. Okay, I got your space. All right. I have some more brown cows too. And I think it was the teal butterfly was the other one. Let me find, there it is. Okay. I'm trying to find a sassy one, because there was a sassy one that people wanted, that someone wanted. I have not put these away in any way, shape, or form lately, which is bad. I've got to find them here. Nope. It's the rooster one is the one I'm looking for. Hey, somebody wanted frogs, and guess what? I do have frogs. I need to just bring this someday, don't I? Hi, Beads. How are you doing tonight? I don't know who that is. Okay. It takes a long time sometimes to edit things, to get them ready. Okay, here is my sassy bag. Let's see. If I have it in there. I am good. I am actually having, yesterday, I make lists, you guys. Oh, I gotcha. I just ignore those. If you guys noticed, I didn't acknowledge because usually they're just looking to like get attention sometimes. So I just go whoop, right on over it. This goes in there. Okay, let's see what we've got here. If I have that one that they're looking for. And I don't think I do. I don't. I have to tell you guys, Buttercup was so funny. Oop, here I have 2 bags of the same one. All right. I was going to say, hi, Zedgy. I'm like pronouncing it wrong today. I know. I'm sorry. I'm tired. But I got my list done of everything. Every day I make to-do lists. And yesterday I got everything done on my to-do list. And I was excited. Does anybody else make daily to-do lists besides me? Please say someone else does. Hi, Gladys. How are you tonight? I do not have that one that she is looking for. I sold out of it. I'll have to just let her know. Also, I'm going to see how far, what I have left to do because I have not checked everything off. I'll be right back. I'm grabbing my to-do list. Whoop, I hit the paid packages. I got to put them in their things. And see, my binder for to-dos is huge. It was bigger than I thought it was going to be. When I bought it, I thought it was going to be smaller than it is. All right. I did my Tip Tuesday post. I did my invoicing. I pulled those. I have one thing left to do. And that is once I package Ashley's, I'm done. Oh, awesome. That'd be beautiful. And I already got the thing done for tomorrow. I'm excited. I pulled oh, I've never thought about that. So Ashley over here was talking about she's got earpieces so she can talk so that she doesn't have to type as fast. And it just voice to text or, you know, type thing. I do a lot of microphone in when I go to do my daily stuff. Yep, I get it. It does when mine too when I do it. But I use it a lot in AI. I'm just excited. I pulled everything tonight that we are going to be doing for the sale on Friday night. So one of the things for Friday night that I will be bringing, and I know some of you probably aren't into it, is the thread. We talked about bringing that, and I will bring that on Friday. But I think that was more like candy, and there was someone else. But I will have all of that available on Friday. All the different colors. There's like 12 colors, I think. I think that's how many colors we have. It's either 20 colors or 12 colors, and I can't remember, but I think it's 12. So Friday night might be a little bit longer live than our normals. And then Saturday we have the cabochon. So I need to get the rest of the cabochons ready. I've got like over half of them ready, and I'll get them finished. Hoping that's Thursday, I think. I got to also write in here, we are doing the wristlet at 11 on Thursday. And you know why I am doing that one right away, everybody? Because I'm excited about this. Yeah, we've got, and we're going to do 10 millimeters, 12 millimeters, and 14 millimeters. I think we got through the 16, so I don't think I'm going to do those, but we'll see. Hi, Rosadell. Sorry, I'm wearing a white shirt, so sometimes it's hard to see comments. Yes, I will have the suns on this Saturday. And, but why I'm excited about doing the wristlet tutorial is today I made, and you guys let me know. I know we have a small group here, but today I made, I think it was 12 or 13 wristlet kits. And I'm going to bring those on Friday night. We'll have the wristlet kits Friday night. I know it's a silicone bead, but I have this, if I put it on the silicone sale tomorrow night, it's before I do the tutorial, and then you might not want to do it after you see the tutorial, so it's like a catch. Yeah, so the ladies and I made over 20 different bead mixes, and we'll bring those tomorrow night. And some of those, I'm like, two of them remind me of Mardi Gras colors. They're different mixes. There are some that are just like the boho summer colors this year, about the muted tones and that type of thing. We've got some of those. We have some neutrals, and they're like brown neutrals that are really cool. We have the red, white, and blue, you know, type. We have the primary colors. We've got all different things. Hi, Kevin. Sorry I didn't say it right away. And what else do we, I mean, there are so many different colors. What those color mixes will have is 4 different bead colors, and you will get 5 of each bead in there. And they're going to be $4 a pack. So it's really what you're getting is like all the beads that we had individually, but now we're putting them together to help you if you want to be like, hey, those colors are cool, but you didn't think about it because we kept breaking up the sale dates, and we can't get it through all of them in one day. And so this way you will be able to see them in different mixes. So we got that. And then when we're going to work on making some more on Thursday after the sale. So we'll bring more next week. And then I will make on Thursday with the ladies, I was going to make some of the key rings that we have, those key chain kits. I'm going to make some more of those, and we'll bring those in next week. And then next week, we're going to check in beads like crazy people, because I'm getting to the point that I need them to check in beads so that we have some really cool beads. And I have a question. Did it lag on you all? Okay, because I was talking about the colors, the color mixes. Why is it lagging? It is being really weird. It did it again. Hi, Miss Joya. How are you tonight? Okay. It's not storming here. Are you doing okay? Have you found out anything about the new landlords or not really? I also have another question. Um, the one thing, so what helped me with the boho, Ashley, you know where you were talking about it's hard. Um, the one thing with that is that I have had to take and look up things for inspiration to get me going. So like when I did this one here, this bracelet, let me get it in the right spot. There we go. There we go. This bracelet, I just went out and I didn't look up boho bracelets. What I looked up was just boho colors for summer 2025. And that helped me get this. So that's how I sometimes get inspiration for it. You know, when you see like a whole slew, like this whole arm stacked with bracelets, that really isn't something that is easy for me to grasp at all. But I can do this, and then if they like this, they can add to it. And they can create their own multi-stack look. But it's helping them get to that point is what I think of when I think of boho. Does that make sense? I have to step back and just go, create one thing. Don't create it all. And like some of my t-shirts and stuff, I'm like, I'm getting into that right now because I'm like, I could add a couple of layered necklaces to my t-shirts that I wear in the summer. And they can just be simple ones. And I'm like, I just need to make them. Finding time to make your own jewelry is kind of like what my husband says. When you're a mechanic, it's a hard time working on your own cars. If you're a carpenter, it's a hard time to work on your own house because everybody wants your time. So yeah, so some of my t-shirts for this summer, I do want to make some necklaces for them. What other styles does this? I think it's great that Ashley asked that question or talked about that boho is hard for her. What other styles of jewelry is hard for you guys to anyone if you want to comment on it to make? And I have to say, for me personally, the layered look is very, very, very hard. I could do it with this, but I can't, I cannot layer necklaces very well. And I got him all wangled now. That's the fun thing with, where's our end? There he is. When you have memory wire, it's a big slinky. Rings are hard for you, Joya, like to make or to what you should put together with them. Yep, I can't do any other ones than the ones I teach. I am like you, Joya. And it comes down to it's because I can't wire wrap. Wire wrapping is something that you see it as, you can envision like the next turn is going to do this or this next like wrap will do this. And I can't envision those when I'm doing wire wrapping. And so it is very, very difficult for me. I can wire wrap earrings and rings, and that is it. I cannot wire wrap a pendant to save my life. I've literally watched lots of videos trying to learn it, and it's just very difficult for me to envision where I'm going. And because I can't, it doesn't turn out right for me. Oh, I would have never thought about that. Okay. We have a little 9-year-old who doesn't always want to eat our supper, but right now I'm hearing her eat potato chips. Yep. And my sister can wire wrap to save her. I mean, she can just do it and it works. Literally works. Not me. But to her, making a necklace that isn't asymmetrical, not happening. She has to have everything symmetrical. She cannot have it like she starts in the middle and works her way out. And the same with a bracelet. It has to be the same pattern on both sides. She can't have it different at all. And having beads like I have mine stored does not work for her. She needs the clutter to see things coming together. I should have taken a picture of my kitchen table today because that's where we did those bead mixes at. Hi, Rainbow. And when we did them at the table, we just piled all the 15 millimeter silicone rounds that are just solid on the table. And it was like, holy wow. It was piled with just silicone beads. Yep, I don't like it. Like, I have watched Alma on here doing the wire wrap. She does a very phenomenal job. She does like what I call that basket weave look. I can't do it. Yep, I make a huge mess too, and it looks ugly. It just looks ugly, and I'm like, I just can't get it. I literally cannot get it. Yep. Yeah, like, I just want to be like, why can't I do it? But I just can't. If we all could do everything the same as each person, this world would be boring. So if we all have our unique strengths, and it's okay to have weaknesses, and that's the way I look at it. And if you know your weaknesses, that's a great thing because then you can find somebody to help you to get you through that. So, Ryan and I are a team because we are complete opposites on a lot of things. He wouldn't know how, in all honesty, he does not know how to pay a bill online. That's just not his area of expertise. He has no clue. And so I pay him all. So we always joke around if something were to happen to me, somebody's got to help him pay the bills because he doesn't know how to do it. He knows how to, like, hi, Lori. But like, if like our water bill now comes out automatically. Thank you for the heart, me. And but before that, he used to go, it's like 10 miles from our house to go pay the water bill. Yeah, I'm okay. And it's so funny because a lot of us don't trust our electrical company. So we all pay it online on the due date, but nobody sets it up for automatic withdrawal. Like hardly anybody in this area does. And don't ask me why we all have that same feeling about our electric company. See, yeah, I'm like, I'll stay at my house. I'm good. It was funny because yesterday we were talking about what did you do yesterday? And I'm like, I listed all the stuff I did, but I never left the house to do any of it. I'm just a homebody. I love just staying here. I don't like, if I don't have to go somewhere, I don't. But now with Buttercup going to the summer program, I have to go and take her to that every morning. Ryan picks her up after his work and brings her home. So, and she's excited. They're going swimming tomorrow. Indoors. So in Benton Nash, you could probably guess where they're going to go swimming at. Because there's not very many places indoors here. Oh, see, I am a social person, really, truly, I am. But when COVID hit, I was like, it's easy to do everything this way. I just stuck with it. We were just talking the other day. I did not leave the house for 6 weeks. You have to understand, South Dakota did not close down. We were open the entire time of COVID. Nothing closed down. There were things that just needed to pivot and figure out how to do it. We could go to the grocery store, but you had to go by the arrows of the grocery store. Hello, Madbo. And you couldn't, like, you'd have, everybody had to go up this aisle. And then they had little lines of, like, if you wanted to stop, then nobody could come in. Like, you couldn't pass somebody at the grocery store until you got to the end of the aisle. But you would have to wait for somebody ahead of you. Okay. You're like the emojis over there. I wonder if I could ever get my Dr. Pepper emoji or sticker on YouTube. See, and even when I was working, I could work from home. So I didn't even, they proved that we could work at home and not have to go in the office. So most of the time, we were supposed to go in one day every 2 weeks, and most of the time, nobody showed up for it because we could work from home pretty much. But I'd go in because I was like required to go in. And then my team wouldn't be there, and I'd sit in the room that our whole team was supposed to be together, and I'm like, I'm by myself. Nope, everything was open here. Nothing shut down. I don't know what you mean there, Maddo. I don't get the emojis. Excuse me, I got the odds tonight. And I even ate steak for supper, so I had protein, everybody. But I didn't sleep very well. As some of you probably noticed, I didn't realize I stayed up till 2 a.m. doing some invoices. I just couldn't sleep, so I'm like, I'm going to work. And then I got up and I took Buttercup to her program. I'm like, nobody's saying anything. And then I'm like, oh, did somebody comment? No, it's just a flashing thing. Thank you. Yep. And so literally, I'm going to. Ah, I was gonna say, as soon as they let us go, I mean, they sent. It was really weird because I was very sick. Like I had, they couldn't figure out what it was that I had at the beginning of March of 2020. And then they sent a, and then I came back to work for one day, and then they sent us all home. So, and I never went back in the office full time after that. Hey, Angela, how are you? And I just, what do you like? Oh, cool. Are you on YouTube also or just here? I'm trying to get my YouTube hours up. I want to oh cool, thank you. I want to do more videos on YouTube, but editing is hard for me. So one of my kids has offered to help me with editing. So we are okay, Joya. So we are going to probably see some more of like a YouTube type video on YouTube's. I'll still do my lives here and keep them there, but we're gonna try doing better YouTube videos because that's been one of my struggles. We have a lot of things that we have in the works right now. And I'm still trying to get. So I have a question to ask y'all that are on here. When I have and I know Miss, oh, she's not right here right now, but Miss Joya, well, there you are. She's over here. um, so those of you that do Facebook, if we did a VIP page, would you want it as a page or a group? So a page means anybody can join it. You don't have to ask a question to join, none of that. Whereas a group, you can limit who comes into it. If it's a VIP, do you want me to limit it or are we good just converting? You would like a group, Sally Ann? Okay, because I already have a group and I can change that to a VIP. And that's where I want, like, right now we have like everybody will send me pictures different ways. And I was thinking if we would do it on Facebook, then we can all see each other's work and that type of thing. That's what I want to change it to, is that you can do that. I know, that's why I have a hard time with that. Yep, and it's like it is in my yes, it is private. And the reason why, yes, it is. It makes it hard to grow. So the reason why I made it private and such is because when I Joya's like, leave the platform. She's not a YouTube fan. Or not a YouTube, I'm sorry. She's not a Tik. Let me get the right social media there. She is not a Facebook fan or Instagram. The reason why I made it that way is because at one time, if I would go live on my page, it would take until all my friends on my wall that I was live. And then people that had no desire to see my jewelry business would come. And then people would start like not follow or not, not being my friend on Facebook. And so that's why I created the group and made it private so that it would keep it separate from my personal stuff because it's my business, but Facebook links it all together as one person. Oh, you do? Oh yeah, you are seeing it because I changed up how it looked tonight. So Buttercup put a different phone case on this. No, I'm not showing anything tonight. We're talking tonight. And the new phone case makes it hard for it to go into the holder. No, don't be angry. I was going to say, I am not a fan of Discord either. There are a lot of people who use Discord, um, and such, and I get that they are really great Discord, but the Discord is also like Facebook in that you have to guide people to it. What size of what there? I don't understand. Okay. um and so it was really hard. I just don't want to grow the Discord. That is one area that I just do not have. I can say personally, I do not have an interest in doing that. I am a part of Discord. You can find me on Discord. But I have people that, hey, Joya, that talk to me on it and message me there. And you can share pictures and stuff there. But I am not into like creating all the little channels and all that kind of stuff. And then I joined So Neptune is a new platform that is trying to get um yeah, I know we can load them in the comments, but I haven't been able to yet. I do have 2 TikToks. One is my backup account and one is here. So it's like CarolJo's LLC is my main account and I use that across everything. So my Facebook page is CarolJo's LLC. My Facebook group is CarolJo's LLC. My Instagram, CarolJo's LLC. YouTube, same thing. And then my main TikTok is that. And my backup account for it is this one here. I'm just going to type in hi. There. It's Carol Joe's BU for backup. I don't know why you're angry. You didn't answer my question. I don't use it as much because I was trying to post the same videos on TikTok to both accounts and it would restrict it on one of the 2 accounts and I could never figure out why it was restricting it. Well, then I figured out it was thinking I was a bot because I was putting the same video. Then I tried changing up like something in the video and either it would be in the description or the comments or not the comments, the description or the hashtags or something in the video. It still wouldn't, it still thought I was a bot. And so I stopped posting in August of last year, I think it was the last time I posted a video there because it just, I didn't want things being hampered. But what I do is I do go to my backup account and then repost my videos and then I don't get into restrictions. So it works doing it that way. So that's what I do. Because I do have people that follow me on my backup account that don't follow me on the main account. But they do come to the main account. Yep, I've did hear that you have to go in there and delete all the bots. And I have deleted all of the bots that I had following me or that I was friends with back in the day, but I cannot figure out how to do it for the followers. And I'm okay deleting bots from following me, but I can't figure out how to delete them because there's no search. And I'm not going through 9,000 plus just to try to get rid of them all. I can't do that. My time. I'm like, my time. I'm going to be whiny. When a lot of the bots have been banned, and so you will see that this account has been banned type thing. Also, you will see where they will be more of a user than they do have an actual name. So like, okay, I don't get why you're saying that. I've been asking you the question about why are you angry and you're not telling me. Um, I have not used WhatsApp at all. I don't know how to use it. And I have been trying to watch some tutorials on it, but I haven't really gotten a clear this is what you do. So I don't even have an account. So Lori, can I ask you questions about it? Do they do like they do here on TikTok and people find you or do you have to push it out? If we could figure it out, we'd all be over there maybe. Hi Deborah. It pushes it out. Okay. And that's one of the things I want is I want an app that pushes it out. So like Neptune is supposed to be coming and they're running into problems getting the app released. And so because of that, oh, I like that. Um, there's like they do auctions and all other kinds of things and stuff on the WhatsApp. Yep. Is that whatnot? Am I thinking about what's not and not WhatsApp? They're both like the same name. Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. Okay, WhatsApp is like the phone thing, and you can call or you can have group chats. I use that sometimes when I talk to people in overseas. Okay. No, Juke, it's okay. There's one that you use to call people, and there is one where you can do auctions. And it's the one that's the auctions that I don't know. Well, one's WhatsApp and one is whatnot, I think. Yes. Yep. Okay. So what app is for the calls and the group chats? What not is the auctions. There we go. I was getting them confused for a second. And it's the ones that do the auctions that I'm trying to find out more information on. Okay. Got it now. Thank you. We worked our way through that. Sorry, I didn't mean to snort. What not is for the people do sell things there. And that's the one I'm trying to find out more information. Cuz I want to have always have a backup in case things happen with different apps. No, I am not Italian or French. I took both as languages, one in high school and one in college. But mm, but it's funny because my wacky Wednesday and silly Saturday posts, I've been doing like the heritage things and it keeps coming back with things that it's not me. I'm like, that's not my background. Oh, that's what, I'm actually half German and half Irish is what I am. My mom's side of the family is Irish and my dad is German. My great great grandfather came from Germany. So, did any of you, that just reminds me, Joey, I just have to ask you guys, did anybody have notebooks back in the day? If you know what I'm talking about, where you had this notebook was a conversation between you and this friend, and then this notebook was with this group. We had the notebooks between groups. And now Buttercup is actually creating group chats for all the people and making sure they're all okay. And some people don't like some. So then you have this group chat so you can talk to people here, but not here. I'm like, oh my Lord. But she has got that social thing down. And they just know at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. there is no chatting going on because I got the phone. when I go live. Because I need two phones when I go live on YouTube and TikTok. Excuse me, I got the yawns. Hello, Sakari. Is that how you pronounce it? Please let me know. But I'll do some more research to get a VIP, like group chat type thing where we can post pictures of what we got. All right. I'm getting better, but I'm not good at pronouncing everybody's name. Oh, no. I remember over here on, I'm on live on both YouTube and TikTok. It's over on TikTok. We're talking about back when we were younger. Are they all on, what platform are they on, Paige? Oh, no. Facebook? Okay. Oh, thank you. We talk about jewelry making here. I do a lot of different things with tutorials and chat times about jewelry making. I don't sell the items to make jewelry here on YouTube. I do that only on TikTok, but we have a lot of fun here. So thank you for subscribing. I was going to say, my sister and I, we were at. No way, Geraldine. No. Okay. I just want a place where we can put pictures. And that's what it really boils down to. And the more, make it like a VIP where we can all come in, post what we're doing, share things, and it not just be me getting them and then funneling them out. And then if we could, you know, you guys can do links and that type of thing. Wow. See, one of my friends had they had only so many minutes a month to talk on the phone, so she couldn't talk to people on the phone. She would like, we would always be going back and forth, but we only lived a block apart. All right, everybody. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to look at that. And I know we talked about that in a couple of messages page, and I've been trying to like figure out how to convert my page to it. Yep. All right. Wow. All right, everybody. I am going to get going. I will be back tomorrow. Let me look. Pens is at noon tomorrow. So I'll be on at 12 o'clock Central Time. We're going to do just the beadable pens, all the different colors that we haven't gotten through. We'll do that. And then at 8 p.m. we're going to have silicone beads, which will be the mixes that we did. And then we'll see if we can get to some focals. We'll see how long it takes us. That's true. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.